Mr. Jayantilal Gada. This is Team Mahabharat. We will be speaking to them in a while. I'd request our guests to settle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the team that has brought to you the amazing trailer that you just saw. Sir, आगे बढ़ते हुए सबसे पहले मैं आपको पूछना चाहूँगी, would you like to share with us your experience?
Good evening, friends and all the members from the press and media and all of my friends. मैं actually सबको तो मैं हमेशा रोज़ मिलता रहता हूँ और हर इवेंट पे मिलता रहता हूँ, मगर ये इवेंट जो है आज बहुत स्पेशल है एंड जो रोल मैंने इस एपिक में किया है जिसका नाम है महाभारत. This is, as you know, that it is one of the world's greatest literature, which is Mahabharat, and the character which I'm playing in this is about loyalty, and I'm here because of loyalty. And somewhere I identify with Karna, and I believe in friendship and I believe in loyalty. And there are times when loyalty can get you into trouble also. So there are times in real life also that I've been so loyal, right or wrong, but I've been loyal. And that's what Karna was, my character is. And my loyalty is towards the maker and the man behind all the children who are the producers and of course the man behind this show, Mr. Jayantilal Gada. And I'm here because of him. But he's always been right. He's never been wrong. Whatever he's done in his life. He's a great friend to have, and it's my loyalty towards with him. And I hope my loyalty remains for life with him. And that's Jayantilal Gada. I'm here because of him. My experience of working in this animation was because this is the first time I've really done something like this. I've never really, in India or anywhere in the world, I've never been part of an animation film. And what could be greater than Mahabharat? That I do my first animation film, and that is Mahabharat. I couldn't have asked for anything better than this. And so when Jayanti Bhai told me about this film and this animation film, I said, 100%, I'll be part of it. And then it's the role of Karan and Karna, and as you know, he was the greatest warrior, the greatest warrior. Matter of fact, there are certain people who feel that he was greater than Arjun also. And that's what the people say, but it is his loyalty which actually, that's the reason that he had such a tragic end. Is that he paid a price because of his loyalty towards Duryodhan. And I think that's what made the character very, very fascinating. So when I went when I became part of the film, I went to the, as you know, as actors, we have to be in the dubbing theatre, not in the offices or not in the, because the animation films are a work of art, which is, years and years of hard work and sincerity and dedication which people put in and create this, sitting in the office and sitting in front of the computers and so when I went for the dubbing and I had this opportunity to work with the director, Mr. Aman Khan, who's over here and has dedicated his, I don't know, how many years, sir? How many years have you dedicated? 7 years. 7 years of his life he has dedicated for this film. I think we should give him a big hand. A man who works tirelessly for 7 years, and especially because India, as you know, that where animation is concerned, is still not as animated, animation film friendly, the audience, yet the way it is all over the world. And it's a brave step from Jayantilal Gada and Aman to make this project and make this animation film, and nothing can be better than Mahabharata. And I think it's a great beginning, and I feel this will be like a game changer. This animation film, hopefully, I pray to God that it becomes a game changer. And many more animation films are made, and especially the kind of great stories which we have. And if, more and more films are made for the Indian audience, especially for the children, which will actually not only entertain but educate them also that, there's no greater story than Mahabharata anywhere in the world. So when I went in the dubbing theatre and started dubbing, I realized how sincere and honest he is towards his work. And every nuance and everything which you see on, whatever little trailer you saw of mine. And he was very, very particular everything. It's not that he's making an animation film, and and he was so. I worked with many directors, but I could see that he has that sensitivity to handle such a epic and such a great project and such a great subject. So thank you, Aman Sahib. It was wonderful and a pleasure to work with you. Pleasure. And looking at the trailer, I must admire all the great names that have been involved in this films and great actors, and who could be greater than Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, who's there in this film. There is Sunny Deol, there is Vidya Balan, and what an apt role for Anupam Kher, my friend. He's playing Shakuni Mama, and he's really done a great job. I saw him for the first time. He's fantastic. After meeting Robert De Niro with him, and then seeing him on screen, you see his versatility as an actor. And I always told him, I said, Anupam, you don't know how great an actor you are. And I could see this when I saw that. And unfortunately, Arjun and Karan had to be together over here, Karan and Arjun. But as you know that yesterday we were supposed to have this press conference, and me and Ajay were supposed to come together on stage and share this stage. And it would have been wonderful, but he fell ill. And then, and he cancelled his shooting also. And besides that, we had to cancel the press conference last night, yesterday. And today, the date was fixed again and again. Unfortunately, could not recover. And we waited till 5 o'clock, and then he also tried his best. And again, he cancelled his shooting. So it's not that he's trying to, it's genuine, he's genuinely not well. That's one of the reasons that he could not make it. And so he requested me to, carry on. So we really miss him. I wish he was here, but you're going to have another press conference with Ajay Devgan, and hopefully you're going to meet him, and he can speak to you about Arjun, the character which he plays. So I want to thank all the producers who are involved and everybody connected with Mahabharata. For whatever I've seen, I think it looks great, looks epical, and I think it should be a huge success. So anybody who wants to ask any question relating to the film or relating to this animation, they can go ahead. And I'm ready.
बल, बुद्धि, सच और झूठ, इन चार चीज़ों का काफ़ी प्रयोग हुआ है महाभारत में, चाहे आज पढ़ें चाहे पहले भी। इन चारों चीज़ों का आपने कब कभी प्रयोग किया हो? बल का, बुद्धि का, सच का और झूठ का?
झूठ का तो नहीं किया, मगर सच का कोशिश तो यही की है कि बचपन में कभी कभार टीचर्स और मम्मी डैडी को झूठ बोला हो, मगर आजकल बिल्कुल झूठ नहीं बोलता हूँ। मगर सच का हमेशा, मुझे लगता है कि सच की हमेशा जीत होती है, और सच से बड़ी चीज़ कोई नहीं है। अगर आप सच्चे हैं, ऑनेस्ट हैं, तो थोड़ा सा पेनफुल है, थोड़ा सा दुखदाई पाथ है, मगर वो हमेशा यू आर ऑलवेज ultimately it's always truth is always successful and always gives you peace and happiness. बल का तो मैंने ज़्यादातर फिल्मों में ही इस्तेमाल किया। आजकल रियल लाइफ में बल का इतना इस्तेमाल होता नहीं है, और फिल्मों में कोशिश की है कि थोड़ा सा बल का इस्तेमाल करता हूँ, और वैसे बल को जितना कोशिश करें कि वो फिल्मों में ठीक है, मैं रियल लाइफ में बल का इस्तेमाल नहीं करता हूँ। और तीसरा बुद्धि, तो हमें आजकल मतलब हमारा जो प्रोफेशन है, हमारी जो लाइफ है, और जो कुछ भी हम करते हैं, बुद्धि का तो इस्तेमाल करते ही करते हैं। तो ये तो मैं यही कहूँगा कि ये सब चीज़ों का इस्तेमाल तो होता ही है।
जैसे महाभारत में अर्जुन थे, यहाँ उपस्थित नहीं है, वैसे ही इस महान भारत के अर्जुन ने आज विदाई ली 200 टेस्ट के बाद। तो भारत रत्न मिलने वाला है सचिन तेंदुलकर को। अगर ये कर्ण यानी अनिल कपूर साहब अगर कुछ कहें, अमान भी अगर ऐड करना चाहें।
मैं बस इतना ही कहूँगा कि मैंने दोपहर को ही जब मुझे पता चला कि उनको भारत रत्न मिला, तो आई थिंक किसी ने अच्छा कहा कि सचिन तेंदुलकर को भारत रत्न मिला। इट्स डेफिनेटली इससे मेरे ख्याल से वेल डिजर्व्ड इंडियन कोई हो नहीं सकता। ही इज़ अ इंडियन ऑफ नॉट ओनली दिस सेंचुरी बट मैनी सेंचुरीज। इज़ वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट इंडियंस यू कुड रियली इमेजिन, एंड एज अ स्पोर्ट्समैन द ग्रेटेस्ट। बट किसी ने अच्छा, मैंने कहीं पढ़ा कि इनको तो पूरी दुनिया का रत्न मिलना चाहिए था, सिर्फ भारत रत्न नहीं, पूरे युग का रत्न मिलना चाहिए, बिकॉज ही इज क्रिएटेड हिस्ट्री फॉर all over the world. He's an international cricketer. He's the greatest cricketer of the world. So I think it's a great send-off, and I think nothing could be greater for a sportsman who's dedicated his life honestly, truthfully to the game. And he's a true example of a great son, a great husband, a great father, a great sportsman, a great friend, and a great Indian. You know, flawless career as a human being, as a person, and I have been very, very fortunate to spend some time with him. I've met him and spoken to him. Very down to earth, very, very understated, very normal. I wish everybody could be. कि उनको जितना जितना सक्सेस मिलता गया वो उतने ही हम्बल हैं, और मेरे ख्याल से अभी उनका करियर, जो असली करियर है स्पोर्ट्समैन का, तो करियर आज वो उन्होंने रिटायरमेंट ली है और वो कल उनका लास्ट टेस्ट मैच था, मगर एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग आई थिंक ही इज गॉट अ लॉट टू कंट्रीब्यूट टू दिस कंट्री एंड टू द वर्ल्ड, एंड आई एम श्योर आई विश हिम ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर दिस ग्रेट फ्यूचर विच ही हैज अहेड एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग।
अमान, यू वांट टू ऐड कि 7 सालों का आपका परिश्रम और 5 बड़े बड़े दिग्गजों को आप लेकर के आए हैं महाभारत के थ्रू, किस तरीके से इन लोगों से मिलना हुआ और सारे किरदार पे इन लोगों ने हामी कैसे भरी, हाँ क्यों कहा?
इनको सब दिग्गजों को लाने का श्रेय तो जाता है जयंती भाई को, तो आप ये सवाल उनसे ही पूछें।
पहले तो थैंक यू सभी का आने के लिए, और सभी ने मतलब मेरी बात को मतलब सराहा, और मैं सबका धन्यवाद करता हूँ। इतने बड़े आर्टिस्ट थे कि अमित जी ने पहले बोर्ड पे आए, अमित जी ने ये पिक्चर रिजेक्ट करी थी कि मुझे कार्टून ना बनाइए, और अमित जी के लिए एक्चुअली अमन जी का 2 साल हमने ज़्यादा लिया कि पहले हमने एक डमी फिल्म बनाई और फिर अमित जी को दिखाई, उन्होंने दूसरे दिन हाँ बोली कि हाँ सुबह डबिंग करते हैं, और वैसे ये प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट हुआ। उसके बाद अनिल जी आए, अजय जी आए, सभी ने रिस्पेक्ट दिया हमें, हम सबका धन्यवाद करते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Anil ji, I would like to ask you that it's very difficult to rope even Anil Kapoor. You have already given all the positivity of Aman ji, and would it be too much to ask you that you were being the face of Karan?
Sorry?
You were being the face of Karan in real, on reel. So was this also one reason that you agreed to it? Usually ये पहली बार मेरे ख्याल से faces डिपिक्ट होंगे सब स्टार्स के।
नहीं, ये मेरे ख्याल से मैंने जैसे कहा कि वो मैंने सब चीज़ें सोची नहीं। मैंने जैसे कहा कि दिस वाज माय लॉयल्टी टुवर्ड्स जयंती भाई एज अ फ्रेंड, सो दिस इज एंड दैट अल्टीमेटली एवरीथिंग प्रोफेशनल केम लेटर, एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई हैव डन इन माय लाइफ आल्सो अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स, वेयर फॉर मी माय फ्रेंडशिप एंड लॉयल्टी is very, very important. And of course, as I said, then came the great epic Mahabharat, and then of course I saw, but basically it was my loyalty towards Jayanti Bhai, and I knew that if Jayanti Bhai is involved and then all the other people are involved in this project, it has to be, it has to have a certain kind of integrity, honesty, dedication, and he's not going to leave any stone unturned to make this one of the best animation films ever made in this country.
You also said that being loyal sometimes does not pay. Would you like to share something that a bitter experience?
No, I would.
Maybe in a good light.
I not now. I think we stick to the film where, to a certain extent, somewhere he has to give his life. So it happens sometimes. I think loyalty towards, and the greatest example is the mother. She is always loyal to her children. And I think, good, bad, he's a thief, he's a murderer, whoever he is, she is completely dedicated and devoted and loyal to her children. That's the greatest example of loyalty, I think.
अच्छा अनिल जी, ये करण स्पेशल करण की ही डबिंग करने का कोई खास कारण या?
कहीं ना कहीं it's a very it's a great character. It's very, very layered, very complex and wonderful character. So जब मुझे कहा गया कि करण का करना है, तो मैंने बोला कहा, I said yeah, I would love to do it because I love playing such characters which have so many layers, and that's what I've done all my life. Yeah.
Aman ji, how was it to handle these actors while dubbing? Did anyone throw tantrums? Though they are very iconic actors, they will never do so.
अभी दिया भी तो थोड़ी बोलेंगे, हाँ अभी तो तारीफ ही करेंगे हमारी।
अमन जी, आपसे कुछ
क्या फायदा, क्या ये पूछना नहीं चाहिए आप, ये तो पॉजिटिव बोलेंगे। सही बात है कि नहीं सही? नहीं बोल।
Let him speak.
नहीं, I'll be eternally grateful. Any director, it's probably a dream come true, और शायद ही किसी का ड्रीम में सोचे इतने सारे दिग्गजों के साथ एक साथ काम करें, और हर एक ने, वी आर इटर्नली ग्रेटफुल टू यू सर एंड एवरीवन एल्स इन्वॉल्व्ड इन दिस प्रोजेक्ट हु गेव everything to it. They did not distinguish it from a normal live action feature film. They didn't think it's just an animation film. I just, walk in, dub and go away. So as an example of his enthusiasm, childlike enthusiasm, he just stuck to it and gave us 150%. So I'm eternally grateful.
आपने जैकी जी के साथ काफ़ी फिल्मों में काम किया, इस फिल्म में भी किया है, लेकिन इस बार कितना अलग एक्सपीरियंस आपका रहा?
नहीं, इस बार हम लोग काम साथ में नहीं था, सब हम लोग डबिंग थिएटर में अंधेरे में किया। अंधेरे में जैकी साहब नजर नहीं आ रहे थे मुझे, मैं अकेला था, माइक मेरे सामने था और सामने पर्दा, और अमन साहब स्टूडियो के अंदर।
सर, अभी लॉयल्टी और फ्रेंडशिप की बात हो रही है, तो मैं आपसे जानना चाहूँगी कि कोई ऐसा एक खास फ्रेंड है आपका बॉलीवुड में जिसके लिए आप लॉयल रहना चाहेंगे ज़िंदगी भर?
सतीश कौशिक साहब बैठे हुए मेरे, इससे लॉयल दोस्त, और हम लोग एक दूसरे को मेरे ख्याल से अभी मेरे ख्याल से 35 साल हो गए हमारी दोस्ती को।